USS Carney detects incoming missile June 18th at 4:47 a.m. Red Sea, 47 miles southwest of Bab el-Mandeb Strait. Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, Aegis combat system, SPY-1D radar tracks contact. Computer identifies threat. Iranian-supplied anti-ship cruise missile, probably C-802. Mach 0.9 speed, sea skimming approach 8 miles out. Impact in 34 seconds. USS Carney responds automatically. SM-2 standard missile fires. Accelerates to Mach 3.5. Intercepts Iranian missile at 4 miles. Explosion. Debris falls into sea. Attack defeated. But where from? Radar backtracks trajectory. Source identified. Yemeni Houthi positions. 89 miles inland. Iranian proxies. Tehran's weapons. This is 3 days after first night strikes. This is Red Sea incident. Not isolated attack, pattern of escalation, Iranian retaliation through proxies, asymmetric warfare, plausible deniability, but unmistakable responsibility. This is analysis of Red Sea incident. This is explanation of proxy escalation. This is story of how regional wars expand. Through allies, through proxies, through indirect attacks, until boundaries blur, until restraint fails, until war spreads. This is after Red Sea incident, escalation, retaliation, expansion. Red Sea is strategic choke point. Bab el-Mandeb Strait connects Red Sea to Gulf of Aden. Indian Ocean beyond. 18 miles wide, narrowest point. Yemen on one side, Djibouti on other. Critical maritime route, 10% global trade passes through. Oil tankers, container ships, commercial vessels, everything. Suez Canal, northern end. Bab el-Mandeb southern entrance. Entire route vulnerable. Control Bab el-Mandeb, control access. Threaten shipping, damage global economy. Iranian strategy understands this. Cannot attack US directly. Too costly, but can attack through proxies. Yemen's Houthis. Iran-backed. Iran-supplied. Iran-directed. Asymmetric warfare. Deniability maintained. Costs inflicted. War expanded. Red Sea becomes battleground. Commercial shipping threatened. Global economy targeted. USA forced to respond. Iranian escalation succeeds. What's your immediate assessment? Type A if you think USA should strike Houthis directly. Type B if you think this escalates war dangerously. Houthi capabilities are Iranian-supplied. Movement controls northwestern Yemen. Since 2014, civil war, Saudi intervention, stalemate, Iranian support continuous, weapons, training, funding, everything. Houthis possess substantial arsenal, C-802 anti-ship cruise missiles, Chinese-designed, Iranian-supplied. Range 120 kilometers, active radar homing, sea skimming, serious threat to shipping. Plus C-701 shorter range variants, plus naval mines, Iranian-designed, deployed extensively, plus ballistic missiles. Cham-1 short range, 800-kilometer range, can reach Saudi Arabia, UAE, Red Sea shipping lanes, everything, plus UAVs, Samad series, Iranian technology, reconnaissance, strike-capable, explosives-laden, suicide drones, plus small boats, fast attack craft, swarm tactics, everything Iranian Revolutionary Guard Navy uses, transferred to proxies. Houthis trained, equipped, motivated, fighting Saudi coalition since 2014, experienced, battle-hardened, willing to attack Americans. Tehran directs, provides weapons, offers training. But Houthis execute, independently, willingly. This is proxy warfare perfected, Iranian strategy, attack through others, maintain deniability, inflict costs. This is Red Sea threat, continuous, dangerous, expandable. Don't miss how proxy escalation threatens wider war. Subscribe for complete Red Sea crisis analysis. June 18th attack sequence demonstrates Houthi sophistication and Iranian planning. 4:47 a.m., USS Carney operating standard Red Sea patrol. Position 14°23 DN, 42°47 E, southwest of Bab el-Mandeb Strait, 47 nautical miles from Yemeni coast. Routine operations. Escorting commercial traffic. SPY-1D. Phased array radar, maintaining 360-degree coverage. Air search mode. Continuously scanning. Track hundreds of contacts simultaneously. 4:47:34 a.m. Radar detects new contact. Bearing 087 degrees. Range 8.3 nautical miles. Speed 620 knots. Altitude 23 feet. Sea skimming profile. Computer identifies threat immediately. RCS profile matches anti-ship cruise missile. Probably Iranian C-802, Chinese YJ-82 export variant, supplied to Iran 1990s, transferred to Houthis 2015 plus. Mach 0.9 terminal speed, active radar seeker, 165 kilogram semi-armor piercing warhead, designed to kill destroyers. Impact time calculated, 34 seconds at current closure rate. Aegis combat system responds automatically, no human intervention required. Computer assigns track number. Calculates intercept solution. Selects weapon, RIM 66M SM-2. Block 3A surface-to-air missile. Launcher rotates. Missile ready. Fire authorization automatic. Threat criteria met. Rules of engagement satisfied. Launch command executes. 4:47:38 a.m. SM-2 fires from Mark 41 vertical launch system. Solid rocket motor ignites. Missile accelerates vertically. 14,500 kilograms thrust. Reaches Mach 3.5 within seconds. Banks toward threat. SPY-1D radar provides mid-course guidance through data link. Continuous updates. Steering commands. Missile adjusts course. Homes toward C-802. Range closes rapidly. Both missiles approaching. Closure rate Mach 4.4 combined. Terminal phase begins. SM-2 switches to semi-active radar homing. Illuminator radar on USS Carney locks C-802. Reflects energy. SM-2 homes on reflection. Impact 4:47:52 a.m., 14 seconds after launch, 4.2 nautical miles from USS Carney. Explosion. 115-pound blast fragmentation warhead detonates proximity fuse. Fragments shred C-802. Fuel ignites. Missile disintegrates. Debris falls harmlessly into Red Sea. Attack defeated. First engagement successful. But radar backtracks C-802 trajectory. Computer calculates launch point. Bearing 087 degrees, range 89 nautical miles, Yemeni territory, al-Udeid coastal area, Houthi controlled. Iranian supplied systems. Tehran's fingerprints everywhere. Plausible deniability is fiction. Responsibility is clear. This is Iranian attack through Houthi proxies against American warship. Act of war requires response. 6:23 a.m. Second wave attacks commercial shipping. 2 missiles detected simultaneously. Bearing 092 degrees, range 12.7 miles, speed 580 knots, altitude 18 feet. Targets identified. MT Nordic Breeze, Norwegian-flagged oil tanker, 85,000 tons. Crude oil cargo, position 14°18N, 42°52E. MV Atlantic Dawn, Liberian-flagged container ship, 54,000 tons. Mixed cargo, Israeli shipping company ownership reportedly. Position 14°21N, 42°49E. Houthi targeting criteria. Israeli connections claimed. Blockade justification stated. Reality is broader campaign threatens all shipping, creates economic crisis. USS Carney, 18 miles from both vessels. Within engagement range. Aegis system tracks both missiles. Calculates impact times. MT Nordic Breeze, 67 seconds. MV Atlantic Dawn, 72 seconds. Fire control solution prepared. 2 SM-2 missiles assigned. Launch authorization received from commanding officer. Human approval this engagement. Civilian vessels threatened. Political implications. Captain approves immediately. 6:23:47 a.m. 2 SM-2s fire sequentially. 3-second interval. Both missiles accelerate. Guide toward threats. First intercepts. C-802 targeting Nordic Breeze. Impact. 6:24:34 a.m. Explosion at 6.8 miles from tanker. Threat destroyed. Second intercepts missile targeting Atlantic Dawn. Impact 6:24:41 a.m. Explosion at 7.2 miles from container ship. Both commercial vessels safe. Continue transit. Crews unaware of danger. Automatic identification system shows normal operations. But USS Carney knows. Shipping is threatened. Red Sea is dangerous. Insurance companies will know soon. Rates will increase. Some shipping will divert. Economic costs accumulate. Iranian strategy achieves objectives. Attacks fail militarily, succeed economically. Pattern established. 11:47 a.m., third wave demonstrates Iranian planning sophistication. 4 missiles detected simultaneously. Coordinated launch, saturation attack, designed to overwhelm defenses. 2 missiles bearing 085 degrees, targeting USS Carney directly. 2 missiles bearing 94 degrees, targeting MV Atlantic Dawn again. Commercial ship specifically targeted twice. Message clear: Israeli-linked shipping will be destroyed. Coordination is impressive. 4 launchers, 4 different locations, simultaneous firing, precise timing, communications, command and control. Iranian training evident. IRGC advisors clearly present. Houthi indigenous capabilities insufficient for this coordination. 4 missiles approach at 620 knots, all sea skimming, all radar guided, all threatening. USS Carney Aegis system handles saturation attacks. Designed for exactly this scenario. Soviet-era doctrine anticipated massed missile attacks. Dozens simultaneously. 4 missiles is manageable. Track files created immediately. Threat priorities assigned. Missiles targeting Carney highest priority. Missiles targeting Atlantic Dawn secondary. Fire control solutions calculated. 4 SM-2 missiles assigned. Launch sequence determined. Optimal timing computed. 11:47:23 a.m. First SM-2 fires. Targets lead Carney-bound missile. 11:47:26 a.m. Second SM-2 fires. Targets second Carney-bound missile. 11:47:29 a.m. Third SM-2 fires. Targets first Atlantic Dawn missile. 11:47:32 a.m. Fourth SM-2 fires. Targets second Atlantic Dawn missile. All 4 SM-2s accelerate. Guide toward targets. Professional execution. Textbook engagement. First intercept. 11:47:51 a.m. Lead threat destroyed. Second intercept. 11:47:54 a.m. Second threat eliminated. Third intercept. 11:47:58 a.m. Commercial shipping protected. Fourth intercept. 11:48:02 a.m. All threats defeated. 4 for 4 success rate. Perfect engagement, but cost is significant. 9 SM-2 missiles expended total. 3 engagements. USS Carney, loadout. 56 SM-2s originally. 47 remain. Sustainability becomes concern. Attacks continue at this rate. Resupply necessary within days. Nearest resupply. Djibouti. 120 miles. Requires port call. Removes Carney from patrol. Other assets must cover. Operational tempo affected. Iranian strategy succeeds partially. Forces American adjustments, consumes resources, creates complications, achieves objectives despite military failures. This level of Red Sea incident detail requires serious research. Subscribe to support this work. American response is immediate and overwhelming. Joint Chiefs meet 2:47 p.m., June 18th, 3 hours after third attack. SecDef Austin briefs President. Options presented. Option 1, diplomatic protest, condemn attacks, demand Iran restrain proxies, weak, ineffective, dismissed immediately. Option 2, defensive posture, increase patrols, escort shipping, protect routes, reactive, insufficient, not decisive. Option 3, offensive strikes, attack Houthi launch sites, destroy missile capabilities, eliminate threat, recommended, approved, authorization given, execute within 12 hours, Pentagon issues orders, CENTCOM coordinates, assets deploy, strike package assembles. This is American response. Not defensive, offensive, not reactive, proactive, not minimal, overwhelming. Red Sea incident will not stand. Houthi capabilities will be eliminated. Iranian proxies will pay price. Message will be sent to Tehran, to proxies everywhere. Attack Americans, suffer consequences. Immediate, severe, unavoidable. What would you authorize as president? Comment your decision below. June 19th, 3:47 a.m. American strikes begin. USS Gravely launches Tomahawk missiles. Arleigh Burke-class destroyer. Red Sea Patrol, 67 Tomahawks ready. Fires 23. Target Houthi missile launch sites. Intelligence identified 3 primary locations. Al-Hudaydah, port facilities, Houthi naval base, C-802 launchers, storage, everything, Saada province inland. Ballistic missile facilities, launch sites, command centers, Hadja province northwestern, UAV bases, drone operations, command posts. 23 Tomahawks target these locations, GPS guided, terrain following. Precision strikes, flight time 47 minutes, various targets, impact simultaneously. Explosions destroy facilities. Al-Hudaydah naval base demolished. 2 C-802 launchers destroyed. Missile storage hit. Secondary explosions massive. Ammunition cooking off. Port facilities burning. Houthi naval capability degraded 60%. Saada ballistic missile sites hit. 3 launch positions destroyed. Command bunker penetrated. Staff killed. Coordination eliminated. Hadja UAV base destroyed. Hangars collapsed. Runways cratered. Control center demolished. Drone operations ceased. Houthi capabilities damaged significantly, not eliminated completely. Movement disperses assets, hides launchers, protects critical systems. Some survive, some continue operating, but degraded, reduced, less threatening. American message sent. Attack Americans, installations destroyed. Pattern established. Simultaneously, FA-18E Super Hornets strike. USS Dwight D. Eisenhower aircraft carrier, Red Sea deployment. Combat Air Wing 3. 12 Super Hornets. Each carries 4 GBU-38 JDAM 500-pound bombs. 48 bombs total, plus air-to-air missiles. Self-defense. Target is mobile Houthi launchers. Intelligence-tracked movements. 6 mobile C-802TLs identified. Transporter erector launchers. Truck-mounted, relocatable, hidden in civilian areas. Difficult targets. Super Hornets approach low. 15,000 feet. Targeting pods identify vehicles. Laser designate. JDAM's guide. Impact. Explosions destroy 4 of 6 launchers. 2 escape. Relocated before strike. 2 others damaged. Crews killed. Missiles destroyed. Houthi mobile capability reduced 67%. Cannot launch effectively. Cannot threaten systematically. Can harass occasionally. Threat diminished substantially. American strikes succeed. Houthi capabilities degraded. Red Sea threat reduced, but not eliminated. Never completely eliminated. Asymmetric warfare persists. Scattered assets remain. Determined fighters continue. Iranian support flows. War expands despite successes. If you're following this Red Sea escalation, hit subscribe now. Iranian response is predictable, but dangerous. Tehran condemns American aggression, calls attacks unprovoked, ignores Houthi attacks on shipping, promises severe consequences. Rhetoric is familiar, action is serious. June 20th, Iranian forces execute retaliation. IRGC Navy attacks Gulf shipping, not Red Sea, Persian Gulf, different theater, expanded war, 3 fast attack craft, Bradestan class, armed with C-704 anti-ship missiles, Iranian indigenous, range 35 kilometers, target Kuwaiti oil tanker Al-Zur, 290,000 tons, crude oil cargo, legitimate civilian target, international shipping, 2 C-704 missiles launch, impact tanker amidships, explosions breach hull, fires ignite, oil spills, tanker disabled, crew abandons, all 34 rescued by nearby vessels, nobody killed, ship lost, cargo pollutes Gulf waters, environmental disaster, economic cost, insurance crisis, message to world, attack Houthi proxies, Iran attacks directly, escalation ladder climbs. War expands geographically, Persian Gulf threatened, Hormuz Strait vulnerable, global oil supply endangered, Iranian strategy succeeds. Costs mount, pressures increase, options narrow. Plus, IRGC ballistic missiles target Al-Udeid Air Base, Qatar. American assets based there, 48 F-35s launched first night strikes from Al-Udeid. Now Iran retaliates. 6 Imad ballistic missiles fire, Khawana 300-kilometer range. Precision-guided variant Shahab 3, GPS navigation, improved accuracy. CEP 500 meters claimed, reality uncertain, impact scatter expected, missiles target runway, aircraft shelters, fuel storage, command facilities, everything. Flight time 8 minutes. Qatar Air Defense responds. Patriot batteries engage. 4 EMAD missiles intercepted. Destroyed. 2 penetrate defenses. Impact base. 1 hits runway. Crater 8 meters wide, 3 meters deep. Runway damaged but repairable. Operational within 6 hours. Second missile hits empty aircraft shelter. Hardened structure. Designed to withstand. Minimal damage. Structure cracked but standing. American casualties, 0. Equipment damage, minimal. Strategic impact, significant. Iran demonstrated capability, can reach American bases, can penetrate defenses sometimes, can threaten operations. Qatar is 340 miles from Iran, within missile range, vulnerable. American forces are threatened, not safe, not invulnerable, not immune. Iranian message received. Escalate, everyone suffers. War expands, costs increase, nobody wins, everybody bleeds. Your engagement determines content we create. Comment your analysis and share this video. International reaction reflects crisis severity. Saudi Arabia condemns Houthi attacks, welcomes American strikes, offers support. UAE agrees, Qatar hosts forces. Bahrain supports, Kuwait suffers attack, everybody threatened. EU issues statement, deeply concerned, urges restraint. Translation, nothing concrete, too distracted, Ukraine matters more. China condemns military aggression, supports Iranian sovereignty. Predictable, unhelpful. Russia backs Iran, also predictable. Anti-American positioning. UN Security Council emergency session debates resolution, Russian veto guaranteed, nothing accomplished. International response is words. American action is strikes. Casualties accumulate both sides. Houthi losses June 18, 20. 340 killed. Mostly from Tomahawk strikes. Naval base personnel, missile crews, command staff. 890 wounded. Facilities destroyed. 4 C-802 launchers eliminated. 6 mobile launchers destroyed or damaged. 3 ballistic launch sites hit. 2 UAV bases demolished. Capability degraded 60% overall. Iranian IRGC losses, 23 killed. Fast attack boat crews. Ballistic missile operators, 67 wounded. 3 boats damaged. 2 missiles intercepted. 1 tanker damaged. American losses, 0 combat deaths. 17 wounded. Al-Udeid missile strike. Debris injuries. Building collapse. 1 FA-18 damaged. Shrapnel, repairable. Civilian casualties. 34 Kuwaiti tanker crew safe. But ship lost. Environmental damage. Economic cost. Exchange rate favors America militarily, but war expands. Costs increase. Risks multiply. Duration extends. This is asymmetric warfare reality. Militarily superior power faces distributed threat. Cannot eliminate completely. Can only degrade continuously. Iran and proxies suffer losses, but regenerate, resupply, continue fighting. War becomes permanent. Costs become chronic. Victory becomes elusive. If you made it through complete Red Sea incident analysis, you understand proxy warfare complexity. Subscribe. 3 final questions demand answers. First, can proxy escalation be controlled? Theoretically, yes. Iran could restrain Houthis. USA could accept attacks without retaliation. Both sides could de-escalate. Reality is neither will. Iran uses proxies precisely because they're deniable, controllable, expandable, useful tool. USA cannot tolerate attacks on forces or shipping. Must respond, must retaliate, must demonstrate resolve. Both sides locked into escalation. Neither can back down without appearing weak. Proxy warfare continues, expands, intensifies. Second question, does attacking proxies deter Iran? No, proven repeatedly. American strikes degrade Houthi capabilities. Iran replaces losses, resupplies weapons, trains new crews, Capabilities regenerate, attacks resume, pattern repeats. Attacking proxies doesn't deter sponsors, just creates perpetual war. Continuous operations, endless costs, no resolution. Third question, what prevents full-scale war? Geography, costs, alternatives. Iran cannot invade neighbors. USA won't invade Iran. Ground war impossible both sides. Air and naval strikes continue. Missile exchanges persist. Proxy attacks endure. But neither side wants total war. Too costly, too risky, too uncertain. War remains limited. Controlled escalation, managed conflict. But limits are fragile. Incidents can spiral. Miscalculations happen. Accidents occur. Full war remains possible. Avoided currently, not prevented permanently. This is June 18th at 2028. This is after Red Sea incident, proxy warfare, escalation management, limited conflict, regional war, not total war. Not yet, but approaching. Gradually, dangerously, inexorably. USA strikes Iran. Iran hits proxies. Proxies attack shipping. America retaliates. Iran escalates. Cycle continues. War expands. Nobody stops. Nobody wins. Everybody suffers. This is modern Middle East conflict. Permanent, unresolved, deadly.